We've got to do this. You see this here. Pokimane has apologized. We got to know what she apologized for. I have no idea what she did wrong. I'm curious. Does she need to apologize? I don't know. But we've been accused of being Pokimane sips here, so we have to, you know, play that out. It's our karma to be simps, possibly. We have to allow that karma to play out. We have to see if she needs to be, if she has to be, we'll watch it. Let's find out together.
Hi everyone,
hey.
I hope you're doing well.
We are very well, thank you.
This video is to address recent
Number 3 on
comments
trending.
and criticism.
Jesus! Millions of views, 1.5 million views. She's killing it with this one. Number 3 on trending. I hope it has ads. I can't tell because I have ad block on. And turn it off. I hope this has ads. I hope she's monetizing it. Let's please be making money from this.
Chop 27 cheered Dex 100, put YouTube in dark mode.
Dark mode YouTube.
She sounds
no.
sad frown less than /3 sad frown.
Yes, of course
now.
there are no ads. No ads, no pre-roll, no ads.
I hope you're doing well. This video is to address.
That's unfortunate. But understandable. But unfortunate. Okay. She sounds sad because she is sad. She's apologizing for something. I don't know what, but she's apologizing. And let's learn. Let's find out. And let's help.
Recent comments and criticisms that I've received. I know this video is long overdue, and I planned a vacation for around this time, but I honestly should not have taken any time off prior to acknowledging.
E-celeb stuff brings depression. What sort of E-celeb stuff? Like E-celebrity drama? Or like this in particular, or something like this, where people apologize for things? If it makes you sad, I might suggest not doing this. Please. If the stream is making you sad, please stop watching. Don't be sad. We don't want sad. Don't be sad. Sad is bad. Please don't sad.
Or addressing or apologizing for these things.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, but I should have properly apologized when the incidents actually occurred.
Okay.
It shouldn't have taken me this long to come to a proper understanding.
We've got a very different energy than we started with.
And how to apologize for that. But I hope that I can do that today. So
Please.
I have a list of topics I want to address, and I'll go through them one by one.
I have no idea. This is the confusing thing. I don't know what she's apologizing for. She didn't do anything, right? Like there was a bunch of drama a couple weeks ago, and then she said she's taking a month off, and then like now she's apologizing. I thought she was supposed to be on vacation, but she's not. She's apologizing now. And she's not even making money off of it, so I guess she is on vacation because she didn't monetize the video. Sad, but true. And I don't know. She knew it hit #1 on trending. I mean, she probably knew it would hit #1, but what does that have to do with anything? She's not monetizing it. That's a problem. Did she burn down the school or something, or steal no person? She probably stole no person. No, she's still sitting for no person. I don't know. We're gonna learn what she did because she's apologizing for it. Let's watch together.
There are certain things that I want to give my perspective on, and also some things that I need to apologize for.
Okay.
So I hope that you can watch the video in its entirety and form your own opinions.
We will.
Firstly,
Video
there was an incident back at the end of 2018 where me and Keemstar had an argument over Twitter, and a YouTuber by the name of Boblox took screenshots of these tweets and then uploaded them kind of as an archive on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, my MCN told me that because they are screenshots of my tweets, that I can have the video taken down. True. And Keemstar had deleted his tweets. I didn't want the drama to snowball into something more, and I honestly regretted even starting an argument in the first place. So I agreed, and the video was taken down. This was my mistake because at the time I didn't consider the fairness of leaving that video up, as well as not properly understanding the fair use defense when it comes to transformative content.
Yeah, this is old.
When this happened, Boblox was understandably upset, Once I saw his tweets and comments regarding the situation and how he felt, I messaged him privately and we tried to resolve things in DMs.
Though I can't imagine why this is a bad thing, right? Like, she did it, like, this is a long time ago, right? This is like a year ago. This is a really old drama. So the problem with copyright strikes is that if you get 3 of them, your YouTube is like gone, is done. However, she did this more than 3 months ago, so it's already like, it didn't nothing bad happened to this guy's channel. He's not being demonetized, he's not being cut out or anything. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. So I don't get it. So, like, I don't understand why she needs to apologize for this. Nothing bad came out of it for the guy. The video went down, sure, but it's not like he lost his channel. There's nothing wrong with this.
Later on, in January of 2019, other people had heard of the situation without knowing that I had approached Boblox privately and that we had spoken about it. So it became a much larger, more public issue.
Pokimane. She striked this video called Keemstar vs. Pokimane.
Is the enlightened man subject to karma? Ooh.
Twitter fight. Someone decided to put these 2 videos in together and upload it.
The editing here, oh my goodness, you guys can barely hear this, right? It's so quiet.
So basically, this Twitter drama became an even bigger drama thanks to the YouTube algorithm. So in a way, I can understand why you want to take down this video. But the problem here is that you're just drawing more attention to it.
And frankly, my apology at the time was not very good, or was not good enough, period. So I just want to reiterate that I'm sorry for taking down that video, and since then I have not taken down any videos like that, and I've genuinely tried to learn from my mistake. Alongside this, there's another incident that I frequently see people use clips of, where I'm talking to someone about having their video removed.
Anyways, I'll be taking down some of your videos, but yeah, I just hope you stop doing this.
And I would just like to add in some additional context prior to discussing this situation.
Okay.
Pokimane pregnant.
Pokimane is pregnant.
Pokimane twerk live on stream. So why do you do this? When you make these videos and you like talk about my butt or me being pregnant.
Wait, hold on. All right. Wait, whoa. Flow. Whoa. Come on now. It's nothing. Who cares? People care, obviously. It's got 1.5 million views in the day. Video up, video down. Nothing is going on. You all lack all talent and significance. Interesting. Nobody is being harmed. Well, she's being harmed personally, and the issue isn't the other people, but she's harming herself, yes. You all lack talent and significance. They're obviously very significant. We're watching it together. You are watching her at the moment, and you're yelling at her through me, which is not ever going to get to her. Who really lacks the significance here? I mean, I understand you're letting out something. I don't know what it is, but it's weird. She's obviously very significant, and she's obviously very talented. There's a reason why she's popular, because of her entertainment value. She's a very talented person, and I think the other people are talented too, maybe. There's a reason why they're also popular. Drama stuff. Yeah. I don't understand what we're trying to devalue these people for. They're doing things and it's fine. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it.
Or whatever, and you know it's like all fake. Or you know that you're trying to use...
This is what social media does to people.
Clickbait in the fucking title.
Yeah, how does it... Like, why do you falsely clickbait?
Yo, this was the easiest clickbait, bro.
Guys, daily reminder for me. It's not my TTS thing to fix. I can't fix it. Guys, I can't fix it. PewDiePie has 0 talent. The most popular YouTuber ever. No talent. Mentally ill. I don't know if he's Flo, come on, man. Like, let's take the eyes and turn them around and look at ourselves. Who has 0 talent? Who is mentally unwell? Let's, like, come on, man. We don't need to be like so mad at other people. They're doing fine. They're doing fine. They're nice people.
Yes, that's why I'm trying to talk to you.
So as you can see, this person was re-uploading my content or my stream, but then adding really inappropriate, sexual, gross, or just misleading titles.
That's bad.
And I had some of these sorts of videos taken down back then, but only because they were my content or my stream re-uploaded. Unfortunately, this has led to people assuming that I take down videos of people criticizing me.
Behind the scenes, she actively tries to censor the internet. And by the internet, I mean anything negative about her. People have made videos about her, and she's copyright strike them. The list goes on and on.
Not true.
If you make a video that is negative about her, she's gonna try to gun you.
Copyright claiming on YouTube is used as censorship, and for Pokimane, this seems to be the case a lot of the time.
This is something that I've never done. If someone puts in the time and effort it takes to create a video where they're talking about me, regardless of how positive or negative it is, or if they use clips of me, that is very clearly transformative content. And
Is she holding an iPhone? I don't know what kind of phone she's holding. Has she built anything in her life? Her brand? Yes. This is just one giant gossip circle. Her brand is not built off of gossip. She's popular before the gossip. The reason why there's gossip around her is because she's popular first. Right? She's super popular. She's built her brand, yes. Yes.
I would never take down content like that. The other incidents were a bit more complicated because it was situations where people were re-uploading content of mine or something that I put out there. Regardless, I still handled those situations badly, and I regret the way that I handled them, and I'm sorry for the way that I handled them. But I just want to make it really clear that I fully support transformative content. It's an amazing creative outlet and allows people to make a living off the internet in the same way that I've been so lucky to do. My understanding of what should or shouldn't be taken down on YouTube 2 years ago was not well informed, and I've tried really hard to learn from my mistakes.
2 years ago, guys, imagine this, 2 years ago.
And since then,
she's apologizing for 2 years ago. This is, and people are still like holding her to these random things that she did 2 years ago. It's mind-boggling that people will be doing this.
My MCN to take down videos on my behalf.
She's not wearing makeup.
And
are you crazy? What? we gotta get on our makeup streams more. We gotta upgrade our. Yeah, it's very obvious that she's wearing. Do you see those wings? You see this beautiful matte nude lip color? Yeah, she's wearing makeup. Look at how even her face looks. It's well lit too. Look at those eyebrows on fleek. Yes.
And the only exception nowadays.
Now it's very like she's just wearing like foundation, whatever, primer. I don't know all the stuff, but just sort of evening out the skin, and then very basic sort of little eye stuff. But she's wearing makeup. Something about her mouth area is off. That's just her lips are a little bit uneven, I think. I don't know what about her mouth area do you think is weird?
When, let's say for example, I do a cooking stream and I want to re-upload that cooking stream on my YouTube. Because my stream is public and my VODs are public, people can also take that same content and re-upload it at the same time. And with the YouTube algorithm, usually this means that one video is pushed and the other is kind of suppressed because they're the same piece of content. And one person, like an audience, will usually not.
Too many wrinkles. Interesting. She's an 8.5. I don't feel comfortable with that, but I mean, I guess it's not Friday, so I can't really. And we don't need to judge people in scales like that. She's a human being. She is a human being. She's not a number. She's a human being.
Not watch both because they're the same thing. So only under those very specific and pretty rare circumstances am I kind of forced to take down the duplicate content of mine. But again, this does not all apply to if someone's talking about me or criticizing me. That is entirely their content. I would never touch it. Sorry this is a bit of a nuanced topic, but I hope I properly explained myself and added some transparency to the situation. And if I have to clarify anything in the future, then I'll make sure to do that.
Yes, system.
Secondly, there was a recent incident where I was on stream and I watched a video made by It's a Gundam. And I made some remarks that I shouldn't have and that I'm very sorry for. And I'd like to provide context and then apologize for what I said. So the part of the video that I watched was him talking down on my fans, and he was showing some tweets that were very clearly jokes, but talking about them as if they're facts.
I think she has low confidence. I think that might be true. I think that might be true. maybe not low confidence, but she's easily, yeah, maybe. I don't know what the diagnosis would be. Low confidence or insecure or something like that. Just very easily swayed by other people's opinions. Easily, maybe not easily, but you know, more easily than would be appropriate for the job that she's doing. I think that would be maybe the word. Yeah, exactly. The amount of stuff that she's getting is crazy. So it's not really easily, but it's more than, or the tolerance is like not, it needs to be higher. Needs work. Tolerance needs work because it's leading to lots of stress in her life, obviously, from the way that she's responding. And we've seen her breaking down in lots of different ways, and yeah, not good, no bueno.
People know that tweets like this are a joke. In hindsight, I can totally understand how if someone was unsure of its legitimacy, it could be pretty upsetting to see something like this. I also want to remind people that I or any streamer does not want you to donate if you can't afford it. Everyone should always take care of themselves and their families first.
Remember, guys.
And
this is why we don't joke. This is one of the reasons, not the only reason, but this is one of the reasons why we don't make silly jokes. People don't understand it, and it perpetuates lots of nonsense, and it makes bad things come out of it. When you start lying about stuff, bad things in future, really bad. Context missing, things gone, really bad. You're lying about joking about sending all your money to Pokimane and you know, being homeless, whatever. Other people hear it and they think it's real, and it perpetuates this negative stereotype that people are doing this and people aren't doing this. And then we get problems with all the women on Twitch. Everyone thinks that they are being sent all the money in the world and all this stuff. I think I've lowered your sarcasm. Ooh. One measure of sarcasm lowered in the world. I think I'm doing good here. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I try my best. I'm very much anti-joke, as you know. Yeah, it's harmful, man. I think it is.
I try really hard to regularly say the same thing when I'm streaming as well. Back to the video. While he had this joke tweet pulled up, he also had a very real photo of a fan with me at a meet and greet, and he was making fun of them and the way that they look.
Here we have this gentleman right here. This guy is totally alpha. So, this guy who looks like a Pixar animated character.
Ooh.
Oh, God, I love this guy's face. He's like a gnome. Dude, he doesn't even have wrists. Good Lord. He can't wear a watch.
And I've been mocked countless times for my appearance, but I understand that's part of putting myself out there on the internet. It just felt so...
She did that thing where she understands it's a part of being on the internet. So we talked about this earlier with the other guy, and it's sort of... It gets really weird. So it is a part of being on the internet, but the way that she's saying it seems to be excusing the issue, as opposed to saying that this is how it is, but it also needs to change. It's a bad thing that people are making fun of her appearance all the time on the internet for no reason at all, just sort of unsolicited, commenting on her looks in negative and positive ways, both happening. But it's completely, like, it is the reality. It is, something that happens, but it is not excusable. The way that she's saying it makes it sound like it's excusable. In the same way, I ate Cheetos the other day. Yeah, it just happens, some people crack sometimes and they eat unhealthy foods. It happens, yes, but that's not an excuse. It's still a bad thing. Don't do that. It's still a bad thing. It's a bad thing that people make fun of her looks. Don't do that. It does happen, yes, still bad. Don't do it.
Unfair to see that happen to an innocent fan who didn't write this tweet, had nothing to do with the situation, and so in my opinion just didn't deserve it. And I got really caught up in that feeling, and I was so bothered, and also bothered by people's potential perceptions when seeing this video. And I must admit, I reacted really poorly. This led me to making some comments.
Hey, what's up?
Why the video was sponsored. But regardless of my opinion on the content, that's not okay, and I'll do better when sharing my concerns without having to comment on any part of the video that isn't the actual content of the video.
You're becoming a commentary YouTuber.
I want to sincerely apologize to both It's a Gundam and to the sponsor of that video for the remarks and comments that I made.
Beautiful.
I completely understand people's concern for going after someone else's livelihood, especially in a time like this. And
it wasn't.
I wouldn't want to see that sort of
this.
thing happen.
She made that comment about sponsors like a year ago. That wasn't the time like this. Get out of here.
Someone else. I also don't want to see that sort of thing become a larger tactic or trend on YouTube. So again, I'm very, very sorry.
No.
And I'll
what are you
make
going to
sure
say about
that
Pokimane? What are you going to say? Tell us what you're going to say. We are very curious. There are lots of things that could be said, and there are a few things that could be said properly. What are you saying about Pokimane? Should she apologize? Does she need to?
Future, if I am to comment on any part of a video,
you're gonna set her
it's
off.
just its actual content,
I don't know what that means.
Not the sponsors, and also not to encourage my community or my viewers to leave any sort of negative feedback.
Piss her off.
I sometimes see a clip and a tweet circulating from the past.
Amazing. Your goal is to make people angry. Well, I wish you good luck. Hopefully that makes you feel better on the inside. Like, seriously, hopefully you get some sort of satisfaction from doing that. I don't think you will. I don't think that's a good thing. But good luck.
Where I've said the N-word. I believe the tweet is from about 5 years ago and the clip from about 7 years ago. And although I never said it with ill intent or racial context or the hard R, I still want to make it clear that...
that's amazing. I love when people say that. Like, I mean, I didn't say it with a hard R. I didn't mean anything racial by it. You know, it's just a racial word. It didn't mean anything to me. 7 years ago, like, we didn't see race 7 years ago at all. I didn't know at all. Get out of here. Of course you knew. But anyway, 7 years ago, who cares?
I don't condone use of that language. And I don't want my deletion of these things or my silence now to make it seem otherwise. I've commented on this in the past, but honestly, my statement or comments then weren't even good enough, even though people were very understanding. I just want to make it clear that I am genuinely so sorry if I hurt or offended anyone with what I said. I really wish I could go back in time and...
It was 7 years ago. Who was going to be hurt from something 7 years ago? I mean, have you seen the videos? I mean, it's whatever. It's 7 years ago. Like, if people are being hurt by this sort of stuff, they're committed to being hurt. It's not her problem. And her apologizing isn't going to help at all. Nobody's going to be more satisfied. No one's going to feel better after hearing this apology. I think it's a fine apology. It seems like she's very sincere. But it's not going to help anybody. This is just so unnecessary. Hopefully it helps her. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt this is actually helping her. She's just going to be hurting more. Other people are going to be hurting more. There's probably millions of more people who learn that she said the N-word. I don't know how popular or how well known that was. Those a couple clips were. This is not helping anything.
Change the past. Unfortunately, I can't.
She's at the trial of
I do hope that my behavior in regards to language for the last couple of years and onwards will speak for itself.
People are apologizing for,
there
people
are
are bashing her for
final
apologizing.
points I'd like to quickly touch on.
There's nothing good coming
although they're not as important as the aforementioned things, they are just topics that have been frequently brought up and kind of intertwined with more important criticism.
I think I'm familiar with Jenna. I don't really keep up with lots of Twitch stuff. Puppy Girl Jenna, I've heard of many people named Jenna. I'm not sure about Puppy Girl Jenna in particular. What does she do?
Criticisms. I've seen a lot of people talk about the way that I look recently. I just want to put it out there. I don't think I'm the prettiest person in the world, but I think that's okay. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. As an online personality or content creator, there's quite a lot of pressure to look perfect all the time. And I feel like it's created a bit of a culture that is really detrimental to the self-esteem of honestly just about anyone that has social media.
Literally everybody. I mean, it's super toxic. She's pretty, and we also looked at the video of her doing her makeup. She's pretty even without makeup, like just waking up in the morning, she did the no makeup and no hair done. She's a very pretty person, right? It seems like lots of things are going well in terms of her skin and facial structure and all that stuff. Now, if you stop the video at like random points where she's like breathing in or about to talk, it looks a little weird. Yeah, maybe it looks a little strange, but she's a really pretty person. I don't know why people would like, she's tiny and cute as well. Okay, maybe, I don't know. I don't know how tall she is or whatever. Like, she's a good looking person. I don't know why people try to attack her for that. It just seems so strange to me. It's very obvious that she looks pretty. But anyway, people are mad, and of course, I always wonder to myself, what do these people look like? You know, when it's the mindset is always that people are pretty because they don't do anything. They're pretty for no reason, right? They're just randomly, they're born pretty and they're just pretty, and it's like, no, you put in work to be pretty. You have to do things for your skincare. You have to eat well. You have to exercise and all this stuff. And you have to care about your stress levels. She's not doing that. She's not doing that. You got to care about your stress levels and have those lower. There are lots of things there's lots of skills that are put into being pretty and stuff. So it's like, I don't get it. No surprise. Oh my goodness.
So I don't at all regret the no makeup streams or photos.
I'm not going to address Jim's comment, but I think I agree with the sentiment. Like, what is this obsession with people who are small and cute? And I mean, cute people are cute and it's nice, but like there is an obsession. I don't know if you have that obsession. There is an obsession that is a little weird sometimes, but it's not entirely related. It's not entirely related, but it is a little weird.
In the past, I want to make it really clear to anyone out there that it's okay not to look Instagram ready all the time.
True.
And that you can be perfectly alright with both the version of you that's more glammed up and the way that you look on a bad day. Both versions of you are perfectly okay. I personally made the decision 7 years ago, or whenever I got into streaming, that I don't want my personal life to be a part of my content.
In general, relationship stuff is stuff that I don't like to talk about outright, because even when I'm single, like, imagine how many people would care, and then if I got into a relationship, even more people would be invested in what is going on in my relationship. And if I had a relationship, I would want it to just be like between me and that person, and not a million people giving their unwanted opinion and advice, and the thought of that just makes my brain boom.
So I'm assuming you guys can't hear that. It's super quiet, right? She's talking about her relationship. She's saying that she doesn't want to have a public relationship because people are going to give her their opinions about it, and it's going to be like nonsense and chaos, and it's too much to deal with, and don't do that.
And that's just what I'm going to stick by until I and whoever I'm dating at whatever time decide otherwise. For me, this also creates a healthier divide between my work life and my personal life, which is an area where the lines are already pretty blurred. I understand some people want to relate this to donations, but you could also argue that one can make a lot of money by publicizing the relationship or making content out of it, and neither of these things are wrong at all. I'm happy for others, whatever lifestyle they choose. I just personally feel like everyone has a right to privacy. I personally want to be able to experience my relationships without the scrutiny of an online audience.
That would be really cool.
And if you disagree, that's totally all right. You don't have to support me or my content. React content is very popular both on Twitch and on YouTube.
React content is the best. React content is the height of entertainment. Obviously, it's like the most popular thing on Twitch. This is exactly why we're doing React streams all the time. We're learning how to react from people, such as Pokimane. She does great React content. We try to learn from her all the time. React content is amazing. It is pretty much the most popular thing on Twitch. Yeah, it's like, why is she apologizing?
Good content, bad content, transformative or lazy is understandably up for debate. I can't say with certainty one way or the other. All I can say is that I do my best to engage with whatever content is on my stream. And honestly, oftentimes to the point of annoying my viewers.
Anyways, back to the video. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say, and it's not the first time that people have said mom. I saw, oh my god, that reminds me of
Cap and Bucky have a brutal fight, but Steve is able.
He thinks his friend dies.
Your tracer game, so
Again, pausing
Paulina.
Some days it's just nice to have a chill, relaxing stream with your chat. Oftentimes I'm recording with Offline TV or other collabs or other influencers. And so being able to do that is a nice balance in content or a nice break per se. After the copyright controversy, I've been especially cautious of this. The only content I ever leave up on my stream, if I'm not actively present and engaging with it, is either my videos or Offline TV videos. To end things off, again, I'm really sorry that this video is late. Despite my planned break, I should have addressed these things sooner.
Disagreed.
I should have addressed these things as the incidents individually occurred, or better yet, the incidents shouldn't have occurred in the first place.
True.
I need to be better in facing things head on and just doing better in general. There was a lot of guilt during my time off, and it helped me better reflect on things. I have, of course, a responsibility to myself to take care of my mental health, but I also have a responsibility to all of you to improve and to just be a better example. So overall, I really do feel like I let some things get to me that I shouldn't have, and I hope that moving forwards I can just be appreciative of the amazing community I have and the platforms that I have. And I also want to add that I know criticism is bound to come in many different ways.
Yep.
I just really want to thank anybody that discussed any of these topics in a constructive manner. Reading your comments or thoughts genuinely helped me better understand my wrongdoings, as well as just further my perspective. So thank you for listening.
Well, thank you so much.
I hope I can do and be better for you all. Have a good day.
As if she needs to improve. She's done well so far. She's done a really great job. This is not going to satisfy anybody. Maybe. I don't know. It's not going to satisfy anybody. I don't know if she feels any better from it. Maybe she will. I doubt it. Highly doubt it. I don't think this is good for anything. But, you know, thanks for the video. Very appreciated. We got to learn how to apologize. How about we just don't get into any trouble? I don't think that we'll get into any problems here, right? There's nothing that we'll ever have to apologize for. Is there? Have we said anything weird on stream? Maybe not. We'll do selfie stream on Friday, so we'll do that, and then maybe we could do apologies afterward. I hope not. I don't think. We'll try to figure it out. We'll try to figure it out. Okay. You honestly don't care. What don't you care about? People don't have to like you. People don't have to like you. Okay. Apologizing for saying something weird. I mean. Yeah, I mean, people don't have to like you. Again, like, this is true, people don't have to like you, but you don't want to use that as an excuse to be a douchebag all the time, which is generally how it's used. I don't know how you're using it. A lot of people use it as an excuse to be mean and disregard people. Like, people don't have to like you, true, but you also should be respectful, and you should also be nice and not be a douchebag. Yeah. At the same time, both not an excuse. I think. I would be mindful of how much time you spread about worry about. Yeah, definitely don't worry about a lot. Yeah, true, definitely true. You don't want to be offending people. You definitely don't want to deliberately go around offending people. Very bad.